Hi guys, alright? I hope you're alright. We're alright here. My name's Nick. Welcome to my channel. On this channel I talk about my story with MS, our lifestyle and doTERRA essential oils. So on this video, as the title suggests, I'm finishing up on the senses and this is part 3. So we've already done the eyes, taste and touch, and I'll link them below, and we're finishing on hearing and smell. So that's the videos today. Please don't hesitate to subscribe. Check out all my previous videos, there's hundreds to watch, and if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Don't hesitate to ask any questions, and all my contact details are on my about page. So thanks for watching in advance, and hope you like this video and my style of video, and thank you so much for watching. So I'm going to talk about today hearing. I've made some notes again. Hearing and smell. So finishing off the 5 senses. The fourth one we're going to talk about is hearing, and I don't know if you can hear. I've started this video in natural. I haven't closed the blinds, closed the windows, because I can hear talking outside. I could hear a lawnmower, and I was going to start with, well, my hearing has totally deteriorated, but I can still hear. I don't need a hearing aid. Therefore I think my hearing's okay, really. There's so many noises that we now have to look out for on notifications, when your phone rings, alarms, and a big one for me, car going past. See, I can hear that. Don't know if the phone will pick that up. My main one is not being able to hear my phone, and I don't check it to see if I've got any messages because I haven't heard a beep, and then it's in my handbag and I don't check it for a couple of hours and someone's called or someone's left a message. So I don't know if that's to do with my phone or my hearing, but that's everyday life. We've got a crow crowing outside and people still talking. So if you can pick up on it, you can see I am listening and I can hear stuff. TV, I think overall I'm okay with TV. In our TV viewing room, I'll call it, where the TV is, I do have to be careful that I can't, if I need to concentrate, I do need to turn, say, the fan down, and not have that noise on noise situation. With the fan going, the children talking, music on or whatever, I do have to focus in and concentrate, but I suppose everybody has to do that anyway. And they're building across the road at the moment and they make a lot of noise. So we've had bobcats, we've had cranes, we've had concreters, roofers, all of it, and I definitely hear those. I tend to have the door open, so therefore if I want it quieter I do shut the door, because I have a security door on the front and the back, so in the afternoon we have a nice cool breeze come through, so I either want to put up with the noise or shut the door and not have any noise, and it'd be hotter. So it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. So hopefully people don't think I'm ignoring them because I can't hear them when they're talking to me, but I do like the interaction face to face with people, so I can make sure I give them my attention, and just for the understanding if we're having a conversation. I do like to sit down and concentrate on that person if we're having a conversation. Situation as it is, obviously we're having conversations further apart at the moment with social distancing. Two new words that I wouldn't have never have thought we would have to do, but there you go, sign of the times. So cars just gone past there, I don't know if you picked that up. So I always like to have background music on, background noise. So I stream UK radio every day, and I do like that in the background. When I fall asleep, I like to listen to a podcast, so I feel I can do that fine. I can hear everything. I can hear my alarm go off in the morning. So overall, I think hearing is fine and no deterioration other than age related. So I don't think it is MS related. This isn't going to be technical about all the bits of the ear. These are my ears and all okay. So moving on to my smell. Car just went past again. We got people out and about, but overall people are keeping their distance. But it's Sunday here and everybody's getting their bits done. And now it's getting really noisy. What is that? Somebody had a drone up this morning and I heard that. And yesterday there was a kind of two-seater biplane type thing, and it was cruising, and I love that sound of aircraft in the air. And we do get a lot of aircraft because there's a military base not far from us, and they tend to do their practices down here out on the coast. And so we've had some lovely aircraft. We have the chopper that comes in the summer and just goes up and down the coast. The Shark Watch one, that's amazing. So we do have a bit up in the air to look out for. On some days on the weekend, there's a little restaurant down at the beach and they have a live DJ. It's quite groovy. 80s. I call him Agadoo because he does like to play things like that. But I can actually, if the wind's blowing the right way, I can actually hear him playing. So I think overall hearing is okay. But now moving on to smell. I've had my smell all my life, and I feel over the years it has been sensitive in some stages. I love all the same things, the lawns being cut. Now we've got a really noisy one. What's he doing? Is that a blower? Someone's trimmed their lawn and they're blowing out. They're blowing all the excess. So overall, my smell has always been my smell, with or without symptoms. So in the olden days, I was going to say, in my younger days, I normal smells like lawns being cut, mum cooking, that kind of thing. I could always smell it. Sometimes a little bit sensitive, possibly, would I say I would get nauseous? I don't know if I'd get nauseous, but when you could smell, if mum was cooking fish first thing in the morning, which she used to do, then yeah, that's not very pleasant. But to this day, my dad makes her do the frying out in the garage, just a sidebar from that. So I do like a smell of a good curry, going past the curry. The boys love going past the KFC and smelling that. So I definitely can smell all the smells. One of the things I like to do, and is part of my regime with using doTERRA oils, is just use them on a daily basis and just smelling them under my nose. Now I'm smelling Balance here. This one, check out my previous videos regarding this, but my smell is there. I can feel that going, and this one's for relaxing and being calm, and I'll link in the Balance video below. The situation at the moment, I'm using On Guard on my feet for protection. We clean with this, and I'll leave mine and Jen's On Guard video below. But yeah, totally smell that, and my body is inhaling it, and I feel that nice little sensation. And the last one I'm going to talk about today, which I talked about in my taste video. Excuse me, the boys are playing video games, so I can hear them. We've got a crow crowing out the front, so I can hear it. Hearing's definitely okay. The one I talked about with tasting is easy air, because I definitely have to clear my airways, no blocked nose or anything, to enjoy my food. So watch my previous videos of this part of senses, because I've talked about that, clearing my airway. I think that's it for now. We're in a situation that is madness all over the world. Things are good here in Perth, Western Australia. We're still having deaths, and people are still going to the beach, but it's a bit gloomy today, so I'm not sure many will go to the beach today. But self-isolating, self-distancing, I've been able to get most of my bits delivered, but I'll do a video on what I've done in the community, because that's really exciting, and talk a little bit more about that. So that's to follow next week. So in conclusion to the senses videos, I definitely feel that my senses have probably stayed the same. Maybe it has the effect, if any, have had a slight effect or change. It's to do with my age rather than MS. So I will say, in my situation, MS has not caused my senses to deteriorate really overall. Please subscribe, let us know where you are in the world, that'll be nice. Say hello. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.